Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm here with Rob, and Rob has acquired this nice, super nice Pro Street show quality Nova Wagon, and we're going to take a quick look at this car. So Rob acquired this just a few months ago. You got a little bit of seat time in this summer.
Yeah.
What was it, September you got this?
September.
Yeah, and you brought it out to a couple of Cars and Coffees events, and we did take a brief look at it. It was brief, so I wanted to do a detailed video on this car. This car is like a super nice show quality build, and it's got some neat history too. It came out of California, was built in California. What was that again? Santa Barbara?
Santa Fe
Springs. Santa Fe Springs, California. Yeah. And it crossed the block at Barrett-Jackson in 07?
Yeah,
07. Cool. So it's got some neat history already, and one of the things I wanted to mention about this car, one of the very first things I noticed about it was its paint and bodywork here. So there's a lot of different colors and different I'm not a body man, I'm not a painter, but when I see this type of a paint job on a car that complements the body lines on it, I really I take notice and I appreciate it. So a lot of Pro Street cars back in the 80s when Pro Street was, a new thing, graphics were quite loud and overbearing. And on this car does have graphics, but they're very subtle. And there's a shade shift that goes on here, right from the bottom to the top. It's very subtle. If anything, this complements the body lines on this car. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of candy in here. I think, Rob, you said there was 20 coats of paint?
20 coats of paint, yeah.
20 coats of paint. It is just stunning. And now a lot of the graphics actually make their way into the, if I can open this here, we can show everybody, someone's taken the time to move that into the door jambs and onto the doors. Like there's a lot of time, effort, and detail. And sorry, how many hours was this?
1,200 hours, 1,200 plus hours went into this car.
Wow, that's incredible. It really shows. So anyway, that was one thing I wanted to mention here, guys. The paint on this car, I hope it shows up in the video. And there's the back of it. So there's kind of a shade shift thing that's going on here. So this is the back door, and it's quite dark at the bottom, and it shade shifts all on its way. I got a light on it here, so hopefully you can see it. Up to this, do you know what the name is, that color is?
Caramine Candy.
Caramine Candy. It's just stunning. And like I say, it complements the body lines in the car. I'm not crazy about graphics and things that tend to take your eye away from the natural lines on the car, and this one really complements it. Anyway, one of the first things I noticed about it, I guess Novas, this is a first gen Nova. It's a 62, and it's heavily modified. It's a Pro Street theme. I guess Novas, this generation, first generation started in 62, went to 65.
In 62, there was 59,000 of them made.
59,000. Do you know how many wagons were made in that year?
59,000.
Oh, 59,000 wagons specifically. Now they were made to, I guess they competed with the Falcon of the day, Ford's Falcon.
Yeah.
Dodge had the Dart and the Valiant, and AMC had the Rambler American.
Yeah.
So that was, this was to compete with those cars. I guess Chevy also had the Corvair, but Ralph Nader was doing his best to put an end to that. So the Nova was the subcompact to get back in the day. So this is a 62. Rob mentioned that they actually took the back vent windows out of here.
Yes.
So that's part of the custom deal here. They removed those just to clean up the lines. The door handles are shaved. We should probably start at the business end here. So this is an LT1 350.
LT1 350, 420 horse. It has a turbo 400 transmission with a switch pitch torque converter. Goes from 2,000 to 3,500.
That's cool.
And then it goes back to it has a driveline loop in it to a Ford 9-inch with 456 gears.
Yeah, I saw that back there. So it's a leaf spring. It's not a 4-link. It's a leaf spring, but there's a lot of adjustability you mentioned in there.
Yes, fully adjustable.
Fully adjustable setup, and a Ford 9-inch with 456s.
Yes.
Cool. And a turbo 400 with a switch pitch converter. That's got all the best stuff in it.
And it's got a stage 2 in it as well.
Oh, cool. Now, there's a lot of detail on this car. Like I say, a show quality build. And you could see what this paint does on all the contours here. It just highlights everything. This is a super nice build. What carb is on there, Rob?
That's a 750 Holly.
Okay.
The LT ones came out factory with a 750 Holly on them.
Ah.
So, other than it, this one's a double pumper.
Okay.
Yes.
And I like the way
And that's a bow tie high-rise intake.
Yeah, I know what's that on. Is that a single plane, obviously?
Yes.
Yeah. Custom-made headers.
Custom-made aluminum headers to fit the car, of course.
And you were saying the exhaust system's all powder-coated as well?
Yeah, the exhaust system is completely powder-coated. It's got Flowmaster mufflers. It's got what they call a 2-stage muffler on it. I'm not sure
Oh, okay.
exactly. Like, you get on it, they open up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it, like some of the newer stuff today.
Yes.
And these spring pockets here have been also, or the shock towers have been modified too.
Yeah, they've been modified for a big block.
Right.
So you can run either a small block or a big block.
Yeah, a lot of thought and detail has gone into this, and it was nicely done.
It's got a 4-core aluminum rad in it
Uh-huh.
with a homemade fan shroud.
Oh, okay. Electric fan. Oh, and the shroud comes all the way down as part of the sport.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's nicely done.
Helps with the cooling.
Ah,
Car runs really good for temperature-wise.
cool. That is a big rad. You got a oil filter relocate kit here. I like the way that the alternators relocated way down there.
Yeah, it's a polished aluminum alternator. It was mounted down in the bottom to keep it out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's all billet pulleys and everything on it.
Nice. And yeah, electric pump on here, I guess. Electric pump.
Fuel pump. Yeah, Holly electric fuel pump.
Now let's move to the interior here. While we're talking about that, there's a lot of stainless in this car. There's a stainless fuel cell. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of nice tin work in here, and this is actually all stainless steel.
Stainless.
Tin. Yeah. That's been bead rolled, tastefully done.
Yeah, the whole back end of the car has been done in stainless steel, and was all fitted to the upper panels of the car.
They did a nice job, and you were saying that this cage here is NHRA approved, so it's
this is an NHRA approved cage that's in it.
Nice.
Headliner was all redone.
Yeah, tastefully done. It's nice. Typically on a lot of pro street cars, they even omit the headliner, but this one has one. Yes. There's some nice airbrush work on the tailgate here. Yeah. There's a chute airbrushed into the back here. Now there is wheelie bars on this car too.
Yes, they're Marasso wheelie bars. They're Marasso wheelie bars.
Yeah. You have an underglow lighting. Could I get you to turn that on? That really,
Yes.
it'll help us highlight stuff underneath here, guys. This thing's got all kinds of neat features. There we go. We can maybe get a better look underneath there. Stainless steel, Ford 9-inch, ladder bars, lots of tire under there. What size are those tires, Rob?
Those are N50s. Two 35s, I think they are.
235s.
N50s.
Wow. That's really pretty. The underside of this car, it's going to be hard to show you guys, really.
And also all the chrome, taillights, bumpers, everything was all replaced.
All new stuff. Yeah, you can tell the quality of the trim and the bump. This is just a show quality build, guys. It's just everything on here is brand new. It's been replaced or customized.
Grill, everything.
Yeah. The windshield trim, the drip roll moldings.
Wipers.
Wow, they're nice.
Windshields.
And on the inside, we've got all kinds of odometer gauges there. Car does have a line lock. And what was the type of seats you got here? I forget the name of them.
They're just a racing bucket. I'm not sure the name of them.
But they're pinned and they're easily removed, as is that trans tunnel. Everything's made to be serviced here, guys. Just like race car stuff. But it's done to a show quality. Can I open this driver's door?
Both from the inside.
Oh, there we go. So those are the poppers there, guys.
Yeah.
Because the door handles are shaved. So this is a four-point harness on the driver's side, and then there's a 2-point on the passenger side. Very, very pretty.
It's all new door panels.
Yeah, so the doors all have their factory panels and everything's brand new. It's replaced and nice and super nice looking.
The steering wheel is custom. It's out of a Chevette. And then they made the aluminum insert to put in it.
Ah.
And then also the steering column underneath is all aluminum covered.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of detail here. I'm learning more as I look at this. Somebody did a nice job. Very pretty. Yeah, I appreciate all the time and work that's gone into this. Very, very, very nice car. That's the first time I saw the I didn't even know it had this underglow on it. Rob just turned that on for me. That's a neat treat.
Yeah, it has one in the front also, but it's unhooked because you can't run it on the street with a red light in front.
That's right, yeah.
But there is one there.
Cool. Very pretty car, guys. Well, Rob, thank you very much for sharing this with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is one of the nicest show quality pro street cars I've seen, and now it's a Saskatoon car, and hopefully we see Rob out with this car in the future here, future events in Saskatoon. Like I say, there is some video of this at some of the Cars and Coffee events. You can see it in the sunshine, maybe get a better look at those graphics. It's a nice subtle shade shift from top to bottom, and yeah, I appreciate when guys do that. Really complements the body lines on the car. It doesn't hide anything, enhances it. Very pretty.
car only had, in 2001, had 3,100 miles on it. The car now has 3,500 miles on it.
Wow, super low miles.
Today.
That's cool. So it was, you know, it was just a showpiece in somebody's collection. Just and now you're going to enjoy it. Rob's going to drive this car and have fun with it. So.
You bet.
Right on. Well, thanks, Rob. Thanks for sharing this with me.
You're more than welcome.
And thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.